Mercedes, a team that has dominated the sport for nearly a decade, has experienced a rather shocking slump in the opening rounds of 2024 season. Struggles to match Red Bull's pace and Ferrari's consistency have raised a chorus of questions. Let's delve into the reasons behind Mercedes' woes, dissecting the technical, strategic, and driver related factors that have hampered their performance. One of the most prominent issues Mercedes is facing is a phenomenon known as porpoising. This arises from the radical design shift mandated by the 2023 regulation changes with a focus on ground effect aerodynamics. While Mercedes aimed to run their car with an extremely low ride height to maximize downforce, it resulted in aerodynamic instability at high speeds. The car would bounce violently due to the rapid flow of air under the floor, compromising driver comfort, stability, and ultimately lap times. While Red Bull appears to have found a way to mitigate porpoising to a greater extent, Mercedes seems to be struggling. Their car's design, specifically the floor and diffuser, might not be as effective in managing airflow, leading to more pronounced bouncing. Porpoising not only creates an uncomfortable and potentially unsafe driving experience, but it also disrupts the aerodynamic balance of the car. The bouncing disrupts the airflow over the bodywork, compromising downforce generation and overall performance. Mercedes drivers Lewis Hamilton and George Russell have been vocal about the limitations imposed by porpoising. While Mercedes has historically boasted a strategic edge, their decision making in the Saudi Arabian and Bahrain Grand Prix has come under a lot of scrutiny. Mercedes' tire strategy, particularly regarding pit stop timing and tire selection, has not always been optimal. Red Bull, on the other hand, seems to have a better understanding of tire behavior and degradation on these scorching desert tracks. Also, Mercedes hasn't been able to consistently match Red Bull's one lap pace, putting them on the back foot from the start. This has limited their strategic options during the race, forcing them to reactive rather than proactive strategies. Driver pairing of Lewis Hamilton and George Russell presents both opportunities and challenges for Mercedes. Lewis Hamilton, who is a veteran driver with a phenomenal record, might be struggling to adapt to the new car's handling characteristics. The porpoising and the overall car balance might not be aligning with his driving style honed over the years. It's very crucial to understand that Mercedes' struggles are likely not due to a single factor, but rather a confluence of these technical, strategic, and driver-related issues. The porpoising problem restricts car development and setup options, making it difficult to find optimal performance window. Suboptimal strategies combined with driver adaptation challenges further compound the problems. Finding a solution to porpoising is paramount, and this might involve modifications to the car's floor, diffuser, or suspension setup to manage airflow more effectively. Also, analyzing race data and learning from their early season mistakes will be crucial. Mercedes needs to improve their tire strategy and make better use of pit stop windows to challenge Red Bull. Mercedes are a well-funded team with highly skilled engineers and experienced drivers, and this foundation positions them well to overcome these challenges. Mercedes has also a history of overcoming adversity and adapting to regulation changes, and their ability to innovate and solve problems will be crucial in this situation. With several races already completed, Mercedes is playing catch-up. Finding solutions quickly is essential to prevent Red Bull from building significant points lead. While Mercedes addresses these current issues, Red Bull and Ferrari might introduce further advancements, making it an ongoing battle for development. The 2024 F1 season is still young and there's a long road ahead. Mercedes has the resources, talent, and experience to bounce back. However, they need to address these problems swiftly and decisively to reclaim their position at the forefront of the grid. Only time will tell if they can rise to the challenge and dethrone Red Bull. Ability to address technical shortcomings, refine strategies, and foster a collaborative driver environment will ultimately determine their success.